This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm delighted joined by Michael Conlan here in Nottingham. Mick, firstly, Happy New Year. Have you had a good one, a good Christmas? Did you get up to much?
Nah, mate. Quiet one over the New Year, over Christmas and stuff. Just working away.
I was going to say, obviously, you'd have been in camp prior to the announcement of the shows. Difficult one, obviously, trying to train over Christmas whilst your family and that were enjoying the festivities.
I'll be honest, it wasn't hard at all. I've been in training for this fight since September. So, I've been non-stop. So the weight was good. I didn't have to worry about anything over Christmas. I'm in a great place mentally, physically. Training over Christmas was easy. So, my father's the national coach, so I had someone there to train with. So it was good, and then I had obviously my own fighter, Kurt Walker. He was training alongside me as well at home, so it was good.
You finally got it announced for Leigh Wood fight. I've seen everybody knew that you two were due to clash. How excited are you for your first crack at World Honours?
I'm very excited. As I said, I've always said, once my opportunity comes, I'll go out with both hands, and I will become world champion on March 12th.
How much of a step up do you feel Leigh is in comparison to your past opponents, Mick?
Well, I fought a previous world champion before, so I would say about the same kind of as TJ and stuff, but obviously he's a bigger guy than TJ, so it's probably a bit different, but I'm looking forward to it.
Stylistically, how are you expecting the pair of you to match up? I mean, how much did you take away from his victory against Jukan, for example?
I've watched all his fights, and I kind of know what way he's going to approach the fight. If you listen to him, he only has one kind of plan of approaching the fight, so it's no problem.
For you, being successful come March 12th, Mick, it's something we've spoken about previously in interviews, becoming a world champion, something that you've dreamt about since you turned pro. What do you actually mean to you to kind of dream it and summarise it now?
Well, you know what, I visualise it all the time, and for me, doing it, it'll be a lifetime goal completed. But it's not the end of the road for me there. It's not one. I want to become the best fighter in the world, and this is the first step in doing so.
Mick, I know Ben Davison said previously Leigh's one of the hardest hitters he's had on the pads, and it surprised him by just how hard he hits. I know you can't speak because you have no experience of it, but do you think from what you've seen he looks like he punches hard, and it's something that you're maybe wary of going into the fight? Yeah,
listen, you have to respect what he has. He has a good few knockouts, but he's also been hurt as well. But at the same time, I respect what he has. I don't know how hard he punches because I've never been hit by him and never sparred him. I said previously, he's a big puncher, but I don't know. And I actually heard Jazzy Dickens saying that the other day, and I was like, oh well, you know what? He said, because he says Mick has never been hit by him. Why is he saying he's a big puncher? Because he doesn't know. He didn't think he was, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it.
Mick, I'm interested, at the minute your division is stacked with world title fights. Just start off this weekend, Gary Russell Jr. and Mark McSire. What's your thoughts on it?
I think Gary Russell wins, I do think Gary Russell wins. I think he does the job this weekend.
There's a lot of talk about Gary and his inactivity. How key of a factor do you think that will be? Do you think that will show on Saturday night?
Well, Messiah, he had a tough time out last time, didn't he? And then pulled out, a shot from the gods and, got the victory. Gary Russell has never really been active and still pulls in performances. I think I picked King Tug against him because I know Nayan Bayar. I know him personally, he's a great guy, and I thought he would have been able to pull it off. But he got a last minute call as well for that, wasn't it? It wasn't too. He didn't have a lot of preparation for it, but Gary's just a good fighter. He's got seriously fast hands. Could he be pushing on a bit too far now? Possibly, I don't know.
You got Josh Warrington and Kiko Martinez too as well. After you fight, what are your thoughts on it?
It's a good fight, 50-50 fight. Kiko's not the same guy. It was the first time he fought Josh, but he still has that power, and it's still shown he has that power. So. It's going to be a good fight. Josh isn't the same guy he was when he beat Kiko, where he had that air of invincibility where he couldn't be hurt because he has been hurt. So that's another pick-em fight. I don't know.
Mick, I'm interested now, obviously, say if you were successful against Leigh on March 12th, is the plan then looking towards unifications? And if so, which of the champions would you prefer to face?
Warrington, just because it's a bigger fight. We've definitely done MSG. Be unbelievable in the summer. But Warrington would be the one I would prefer to win. I probably want Kiko to win more because I know Kiko personally, and I had him in camp for sparring and stuff before, and a great guy, really, really humble champion, and someone who works extremely hard. So I know how much it would mean to him to win, and if I want someone to win, it would probably be Kiko, but who I prefer to win is Josh. It's a bit of a weird one, but it is what it is.
Mike, just one other topic I want to touch on. You've had a new addition to the gym, Liam Williams teaming up with yourselves. How's Liam settled in?
Fantastic. A hard-working man, someone I like, someone on the same kind of mindset as me, ready to go through walls to get to where you need to get to, and that's the same as me. I'm ready to go through anything to get to where I need to be, and if I have to show that, I'll show it. If I don't have to show it, well, so be it. I have it in the locker, but he's a good guy, and I think he'll be successful when he fights Eubank.
That's something I was going to ask you. What do you make of his fight with Chris Eubank Jr., which is only a couple of weeks away now?
It's a great fight, a tough fight. Two, hard men who will go at it, and obviously a bit of bad blood, a bit of needle. Everybody loves it, so it should be good.
Mick, what's the dynamic like with Harlem in the camp as well?
Yeah, it's different. They train at different times and stuff, so it is a bit different. But I think after this they'll be able to be mates. But they interact the odd time, and it's nice. They're not Liam likes Harlem likes Liam, but at the minute they can't be friends. So he's fighting his cousin, and Harlem obviously wants him to win, wants his cousin to win, and Liam obviously wants to win. So yeah, it's a bit weird, but I think we're used to it by now.
Mick, final thing, Liam Williams has introduced these slippers into camp. Can you talk to me about it?
Mate, I swear to God, I said the same thing. I laughed at them, and I says, why would you wear them? They're disgusting. Look at them, they're just terrible looking. And he says, try them on. I tried them on, and I went, fuck, you know what? I'm getting the pair. I'm getting the pair because they are comfortable, and I swear I'll never look back.
Right, Mick, I appreciate your time now. I'll leave now to speak to everybody else. Thank you for speaking to me on Boxing Social.
Good man, cheers.